Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Sherry Turquoise and today we will be doing a visual way of crafting your outline. So today I am using a different slide. I decided to use the inspirational slide, hoping this would be something different and hopefully it works out. We're just going to go to the slideshow and just get started. So craft your outline by Sherry Turquoise. So the inspiration on this slide is be the change in the world. And for it, oh geez, I realized I did this wrong. But that's okay. The starts over here. Yeah. So ask yourself what if while you craft your outline. So basically you ask what if as you ask yourself these questions. These questions should help you with your outline. What does the main character want? So let's say the main character is trying to save the city. Classic Superman, I know. So let's say your main character wants to save the city. What if your main character does not save the city? What will happen to the city? Or what if the main character does save the city? Then what happens afterwards? How do they get it? So basically, how do they achieve this goal and what to do? Yeah, what to do to get there? Who's the enemy or what's stopping them? So if they're trying to save the city, it could be from a tsunami, which could be the case, or it could be a bomb from a terrorist attack. It could be anything. So let's say it's a tsunami. So your main character is trying to save the city from a tsunami, which in this case their enemy is Mother Nature. What's the main conflict? The main conflict is saving the city from a tsunami that is going to flood the entire city. And what's the main theme? The main theme is, I think I said that. I think I said that. The main theme is saving as many people as they can before the tsunami hits. So, what if the character does not get to save the city before the tsunami? What will happen then? Or what if the main character was actually able to prevent the tsunami from happening? Which now we're going into the paranormal section. Or I guess it could be a science fiction section too, as well if you do the science part. What's your message that you're sending to readers? So in this case with the tsunami, the message would be that always be careful when you're in a city that is at high risk with tsunamis and know what to do in those situations. In this case, who's the main character or characters? So you just ask. So the main character's name is George. And what's the problem or the situation? George is trying to save as many people as he can from a tsunami. And how would the main character change from the beginning to the end? So the character will be George is a introvert and does not want anything to do with people. And all of a sudden, he starts to develop a caring feeling about people and try to save people's lives. What's the character's objective goal? His goal is to save as many people as he can from the tsunami before it hits the city. Another saying is water drops pierce stone, rope saw cut wood. This is a Chinese saying, but I'm not 100% sure what they mean by this. But if I had to take a guess, I could be wrong on this understanding entirely. Water drops pierce stone. I'm guessing, judging by the picture behind the waterfalls, that kind of amount of pressure would do some sort of damage on the stones, but not right away. It's a gradual kind of thing. Rope saws cut wood. Rope cuts wood if it's sharp enough. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna have to look that saying up. Or if you know the proper meaning of the saying, let me know down in the comments. So once you have answered those questions, work on the settings. Now I realize that I might have not added this part to the other video, which I'm really sorry if I did not. So hopefully this makes sense. There is not a particle of life which does not bear poetry within it, which is true. Everything, if you can, there is not a particle of life which does not bear poetry within it, which is true. There's the romance poetry, there's the scary poetry, there's lots of poetry. It could even be on a computer screen. So with this one, I'm really sorry if you guys have a hard time reading this. I was trying to find the right colors for it to stand out. For your settings, what's the time period? So for George and the tsunami, we're going to say the 21st century. And where is it taking place? It is taking place in a city that is high risk of tsunamis. Once you know that part, do as much research on those topics as you can. So in this case, you do research on things that you don't know about tsunamis, the cities, how to save people, and so forth on those questions. And some ideas for some settings, when and where the story takes place. This is a different type of settings as well. Write what should not be forgotten. There's a cute little note, well, not cute, but there's a notebook, pencils, glasses, and some pictures. And with this one, when you're done, that get to know your characters. So basically, with this one, you do a character profile, make a profile on your write-in doc, get a picture, draw the character, or basically however you can imagine your character the best to visualize it, and write down some of these questions if they will help. Who are their friends? So basically, what group of friends do they hang out with? Are all their friends bookworms, partiers? So for George, because he is a introvert, he really don't have friends in this story. Really, his only friend is a pet dog named Kurt. We'll go with that. So visualize their friends if they have any. Then what would you write about them? In this case, George's friend Kurt, which is the dog, is a loving animal who is trained on how to behave and how to be a guard dog. Where would they start in your novel? So Kurt will start at the beginning, basically waking up George and putting on the news to wake him up. which characters are main, which is George, and which characters are not, which is Kurt the dog. Do a Q&A on your characters, have them answer in their own words. So basically write down questions that they will answer and then you write down their answer in the way they would word it to get to know your characters even more better, if that makes sense. Some different character pictures to help visualize. So surely something resides in this heart that is not perishable, and life is more than a dream. So when you are done all the other stuff, you get to construct your plot. Unless you do your plot first, then this might help, it might not. To improve your plot, make a timeline of events, write everything that will happen in the story, and include the details where you can, example locations of events, people that are there. If you know the main impact of your story, add it to your outline. This can help with subplots in your story. So basically, the timeline we already know in the 21st century, write everything that will happen in that city from point A to point B to point C, and if there's important people in that location or locations, then you write them down and where they will be and how would that affect them. And the main impact is the main conflict, and if you're trying to figure out subplots, the point A to point B, point C can help as well with your subplots if you're struggling with subplots, but even your main conflict can help you as well there. So with the tsunami, the side not so main plot, the subplots could be George finds friends, he could meet a potential partner, he can learn a new skill, and all this, those can be subplots. So after this slide, I have some more inspirational slides, which I hope they are helpful. I just want to try something different, and let me know down in the comments of what you think of this slide. And I'm really sorry about some of the words are hard to see. It's really hard to find a color of words that will stand out in color for the words to stand out in this entire slide. So really sorry about that. Let me know what you think of this in the comments. And sometimes dreams are wiser than waking. That can be true, but also can be false, depending on the dream. I actually like the butterflies here. They're pretty. We can only see a short distance ahead, but we can see plenty there that needs to be done. Which is so true in a lot of cases. We cannot see far, but we can see the list pretty well on what needs to be done. And if you are always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be, which is similar to the saying that I have, stay true to yourself and stay unique, which I do actually agree with the saying as 100%, because you don't know how amazing you are if you're trying to be normal and trying to be like everyone else. So yeah, just be you. If you can't fly, then run. My voice just went south there because of a tingle in the throat. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving, which is true. Even with writing, you gotta keep moving with your writing to get better and better and better and just keep on practicing. And no matter what you do, you just gotta keep moving forward. I like turtle. Thank you for watching. Click the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel because I do post videos once a week. Yeah, post videos once a week, and I do live stream once a week. And during this month of June, I am posting twice a week, and I try to do live streams twice a week. However, at this moment, I am unable to. I will leave a link to the video explaining the situation up in the cards and at the end of this video as well. And follow me on Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. And remember, stay true to yourself and stay unique. And thank you for watching. Have yourself a good day. Bye.